Hello, beautiful Pisces, single people looking for love. Today is your love reading for finding someone, if you're single and looking for someone, for the month of March. So I'm going to start with the Soul's Journey Tarot, not Tarot, but Oracle card for you. And we'll see what comes up. This may not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't, check out your Venus, check out your Moon and your Rising as well. And if those don't resonate, then just come back and check me out another time. Okay, so the card that came up for you is the card of friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So maybe this person that you need to seek love with is a friend of yours. Maybe it's someone that you've had around you your entire life, or, part of your life. And, or maybe this friend is going to assist you in finding someone, or introduce you to someone, kind of thing. All right, so here we go with the Dixit card for Pisces, single people looking for love. And it'll be this card. Oh, look at that. You're going on a journey. On a journey that's completely unseen or unknown to you. It's down this path that you've never been on before. You know what? This could be referring to a blind date with these two energies together. It could be a friend introducing you to someone, a blind date of such, and you're going on the date. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just keep pulling some cards here for your spread. So for single Pisces people for March, looking for love. All right, so here we go. You now. You have already sent out messages, so maybe you're doing some online dating as well, or maybe you've already kind of started thinking of getting together with some people. I'm not saying all people, but some people. And you're kind of working the field here. You're probably dating. And you're just waiting. You're waiting for the responses. All right. So the kind of love that you need to look for is the Page of Cups. So I think it's someone that, first of all, the pages are like young energies. So to me, it speaks of someone who's maybe not so structured. Someone that's a little bit, not immature, but a little bit more young at heart. Okay. But also have a lot of creativity in them. Someone who's not afraid of speaking their emotions, but do have a lot of creativity in them. All right, so let's just leave it there for now. The obstacle is that you have the Four of Swords, and this is basically that you are kind of resting. You have two swords that are down, and you have two that are pointing at your head. On this card, this is a different deck than the usual Rider-Waite. So there's two at your head. So basically, you have a lot of thoughts in your mind that probably still need to be let go of. What you need to express is the Nine of Swords, and this is your fears. The advice is the Knight of Wands, and how and where you will meet this person is the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to park this right here. Yeah, so I think you've probably been through the ringer with some other relationships, and you have some level of fear, or you need to drop those thoughts that are in your mind that seem to haunt you. The swords are pointing at your head, so to me it's kind of an indication that you still have some thoughts. And because we have the Nine of Swords right here, right next to it, it spells that you still have worries about a relationship with someone. And somehow you need to discuss this. You need to express that. You need to maybe come to the realization that these fears were based on the past, and that this new people don't necessarily are going to fall into the same pattern as your previous relationships. So the advice is to go ahead. You've got the Knight of Wands. So go ahead on this adventure. Go ahead with this person. If you're going to be going on a date, which I believe will be introduced through a friend or it is a friend, just go for it. Take action on it. And this person most likely will be someone who's, if maybe a little younger than you are, but someone definitely that is creative and, does show signs of emotions, are not able to talk of their emotions or feelings, and someone that also, because the fish is jumping out of the cup here, someone who is not afraid of surprises, maybe surprising you, or likes to be surprised, or that kind of stuff, right? Because the fish jumping out of the cup is kind of like a surprise, an element of surprise. There should be no fish in a cup. So that's what I see from this. And where you and how you will find this person, I think, is through change. And the change is this: you have to do something different. You have to get on the wheel. So if someone introduces you to someone, get on that wheel, go on that date and start, taking action towards it. We have two Sagittarius cards on the table, and the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Knight of Wands is both Sagittarius. Maybe this person is a Sagittarius, Pisces. Let's look at the New Vision Tarot, just to put a card on the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so yes, this is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is like the card calling of collaboration with someone. You're working on your skill, okay? But there's also someone in the background that's building a structure. So someone as equally as capable of you as you are, or hardworking as you are. And they're also mastering a skill. So most likely, when we talk about how and where, I think this is probably going to be through an effort of maybe volunteering or at work that you might find this person. Or something that you do that you're excellent at. One of your skills that you have. Maybe you are someone that, I don't know, I'm trying to link this with some kind of sports activity. So let's say you're excellent at hiking. Maybe you're an inspiration to others for your hiking skills, right? Your knowledge of the wildlife and whatnot. And maybe it's through an event as such that you meet this person. All right, so let's leave it at that. And you know what? If I'm thinking of the trees here on this card, on the Dixit card, there's a lot of trees and there's a walk in nature. I don't know why hiking came into my mind, but that's exactly what, I think was meant to say, is perhaps you have an activity that is going to be outdoors where you're going to be doing some walking or hiking in the forest or some kind of trail somewhere, and it's a group activity, or it's, a blind date activity, or it's an activity with other friends and someone new shows up being introduced to you, or you just meet them through the occasion. All right, so this is the universe has your back. What message do they have to say? I'll take the first one. There's a couple. I'm not going to take them all. Actually, there's 4, so I'm not taking them all. So it says, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So it's asking you to be positive, but also think on a higher vibration and think of love, energy of love. Island time cards now. Oops, right there, hold on. Yes, we have the card of heartbreak and pain, which is, the card title is Stabbed in the Back. Okay. So I think this is from your previous relationships. I'll put this with the swords. You probably have been traumatized in a past relationship where you felt you were stabbed in the back. You've suffered a lot of heart pain. And I was going to mention this at first. I thought I'd draw your attention to this, but in this deck, the Three of Swords is exactly that window pane. So that heart that is there, it has 3 swords in it. The swords have been pulled out. So you have 2 that are below you, but you have 2 at your head pointing towards your head. And that to me means that you still have worries, concerns, dealing with some of the pain from that. Let's pull a card on that. Give me some more information about the pain generated from past relationships for Gemini. For Pisces. Oh my God, yes. The 9 of Swords came out again. But in this deck, we don't see in this deck, we do not see the dragon or the demon or whoever it is. In this deck we don't, but in here we see it there. So you're still haunted by that. So you do need to start talking and healing. Okay? You do need to heal. You do need to heal from the past relationships. So I'm going to pull a butterfly card because there's a need for change. Let's just look at what other changes or what can be done or what you can focus on in order to expedite this healing for you, Pisces. All right, so look, it says heavenly signs. So heavenly signs are going to be presented to you that possibly will help you or assist you with this healing process. There's a lot of blues and purples. The colors are matching between these 2 cards. I like that. So perhaps something to do with a physical walk in nature. And look at how the trees are white and you have the white dandelions that are ready to fly away. And I'm going to use that as well, that analogy that the dandelions on these cards, usually they start off white. They start off yellow. And then I think it's the second time they grow around or the third time they grow around, they grow in these seeds, right? The white seeds, the fluffy white seeds. They're ready to be let go. You're ready to flush yourself of those negative energies. But look for the signs around you. And maybe the signs around you are that. Your friends. A friend will introduce you to someone. Or maybe through a friend you'll help. You'll have these conversations that will help you do some healing. I hope this resonates. And if it doesn't, then that's okay. Just let me know. And come back another time. If it resonates, please let me know as well. I'm curious. Should you follow the advice, here are the 2 cards that are coming out. And this is the After Tarot. So you have here the 10 of Pentacles, which is a very, very nice card to have. This is the best card in terms of security, financially, in terms of even the happy home, right? The foundation is set. Everyone's happy on this card. And now you're able to share your wealth with someone. And you see a child here taking a pentacle out of the chest. So, you're building a security. Should you follow the advice, do the healing, the appropriate healing, perhaps go on a date as suggested by a friend, continue your dating sequence, and when you do have this offer to go on this date, take it. And it's probably through some activity that you are a master of. The other card that came out is the Knight of Cups. And he's now drinking out of the cup. So that means there's progress from the regular tarot card. And he's also at the springs or the little creek. So he's about to cross over. Because in the regular Rider-Waite, he's kind of far from the stream. He's not yet ready to cross over and move on. Go on to that adventure. But you are at that point. So I think like the two cards were like this. So you need to take that action. You're going to take that action and eventually this is what's going to happen. The Ten of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Just need to do a bit of healing at the beginning. I think you're halfway there. 4 swords are laid already. You still have 2 that you need to get rid of. Talk about those fears. Look for the signs from the universe, from the heavens. Probably sent through a friend, as I mentioned. And when those are presented to you, take action on them. Get on that wheel. And it's probably going to be something to do with one of the skills that you have. And the person that you are meeting as a relationship or a partner in your life is someone that is very creative. Someone who's maybe a little younger than you are. Someone who's not afraid of surprises, offering surprises. Someone who also is able to talk about their feelings. All right, I'll leave it at that. Take care. Bye-bye now.